Welcome to the dynamic and ever-evolving world of business. It's a landscape filled with challenges, innovations, and endless possibilities. A world where ambition meets opportunity and where strategic knowledge is your greatest asset. Whether you dream of launching a groundbreaking startup, disrupting industries with innovative ideas, managing a large corporation with global reach and complex operations, or building a powerful brand online, connecting with customers in the digital age, there's one crucial element you simply can't afford to ignore: business law. It's the backbone of every successful venture. Think of business law as the comprehensive rulebook for commerce, a set of guidelines that ensures fairness, protects rights, and promotes ethical conduct. Without it, you can't effectively play the game, navigating the complexities of the market with confidence, let alone win in the long run. It's the solid foundation that supports every critical business decision you'll make, providing stability and security. From the initial steps of starting a company, choosing the right legal structure, to hiring employees and ensuring fair labor practices, and selling products or services while complying with consumer protection laws. Ignoring these fundamental rules is akin to building a house on shifting sand, a risky proposition with potentially disastrous consequences. Eventually, without a strong legal framework, it will inevitably collapse under pressure. But business law isn't simply a barrier or a set of restrictions. It's a powerful tool for achieving sustainable success and fostering innovation. It protects your valuable ideas and intellectual property, safeguarding your competitive advantage, ensures your agreements are legally binding and honored by all parties involved, and guides you to treat both customers and employees with fairness, respect, and integrity. By learning the fundamental principles now, while you're still in the early stages of your career, you're proactively equipping yourself to effectively defend your business interests and mitigate potential risks. And you'll be ready to seize new opportunities, ethically, responsibly, and with unwavering confidence. As students, you're at the perfect stage in your academic journey to integrate business law into your growing skill set. It will undoubtedly make you a more valuable and sought-after employee in any organization, a more competent and effective leader capable of making sound judgments, and give you the unwavering confidence to navigate even the most complex and challenging business situations. Let's demystify the often intimidating legal world, breaking down complex concepts into understandable terms. And let's see how it empowers forward-thinking business professionals to build thriving enterprises that are not only profitable, but also just ensuring fairness and equity in all their dealings and sustainable, contributing to a better future for all. This is your crucial first step toward becoming a truly responsible and exceptionally successful business leader in the modern world. Ready to dive in and unlock your full potential? Let's get started on this exciting journey together. The journey to business mastery begins right now. Business law is your indispensable foundation. Let's build a future of success on it, brick by brick. Your bright future in the world of business starts with a solid understanding of the rules of the game. Let's make absolutely sure you're fully prepared to play, and ultimately, to win big. What is law? What does it truly mean in our daily lives and within the complex structures of society? Simply put, it's the set of rules, meticulously crafted and consistently applied, that keep society running smoothly. It's the invisible architecture that supports our interactions. Like an operating system for society, the very foundation upon which everything else is built, law maintains order, peace, and predictability. It provides a stable environment where individuals and organizations can thrive. Laws aren't mere suggestions, they're commands, binding agreements, that we all must follow to ensure a cohesive and just society. They tell us what's allowed, what actions are permissible within the boundaries of acceptable conduct, what's forbidden, what actions are strictly prohibited to protect the well-being of others, and what's required, what duties and obligations we must fulfill as responsible members of society. Law resolves disputes peacefully, offering a structured and impartial process for conflict resolution, and protects everyone, regardless of power or wealth, ensuring equal treatment and access to justice for all. For law to work effectively, it must be certain, providing clear and predictable guidelines, flexible, adaptable to changing circumstances, knowable, easily accessible and understandable to the public, and reasonable, reflecting fairness and common sense. These qualities make law both stable and adaptable, providing a solid foundation while remaining responsive to societal evolution. ready to handle new challenges like the rise of e-commerce and the complexities of the digital age. Law gives individuals and businesses the predictability they need, the assurance that contracts will be enforced and rights will be protected, to plan for the future with confidence and make informed decisions. It's the great equalizer, ensuring that everyone plays by the same rules, holding the powerful accountable for their actions and preventing abuse of authority, and protecting the vulnerable from exploitation and injustice. Understanding law's core purpose, its fundamental role in shaping our society, is the first step to seeing its value in business and appreciating its impact on our daily lives. Next, we'll see how these rules specifically shape the world of commerce, influencing everything from contracts to intellectual property. Law isn't just background noise, something to be ignored or overlooked. It's the framework for every business decision, the very foundation upon which successful enterprises are built. Let's explore how, delving into the specifics of how law impacts the business world. Now, let's focus on business law, the rules that govern every commercial transaction. Business law covers everything from starting a company to managing employees and making deals. It protects business owners, consumers, employees, and even the public. By setting standards for contracts, safety, and fairness, business law creates a level playing field. Contracts are the backbone of business. Business law ensures they're enforceable and reliable. When disputes arise, business law provides clear paths for resolution: negotiation, mediation, arbitration, or court. This legal framework gives businesses the confidence to invest, grow, and innovate. Without business law, commerce would be chaotic and risky. It's the guardian that keeps the marketplace fair and efficient. Every business decision you make is shaped by these rules. Understanding them is essential for success. Let's see business law in action. It's more than just courtroom dramas. It's the foundation upon which every business is built. With a simple example, we'll break down complex legal concepts into digestible, real-world scenarios. Starting an online t-shirt business, a classic example of modern entrepreneurship. Your first decision, choosing a legal structure, is crucial. This affects your personal liability and taxes, shaping how you operate from day one. Every agreement, from buying supplies to selling to customers, is a contract governed by business law. These agreements define your obligations and rights. Knowing what makes a contract valid protects you from costly misunderstandings and potential legal battles down the road. Intellectual property law lets you protect your brand name, logo, and designs. These are valuable assets that set you apart. Your creative assets. Trademark and copyright laws ensure your work isn't copied without permission, safeguarding your unique creations. Business law also requires honesty in advertising and compliance with employment and privacy laws. These regulations build trust with your customers and employees. Even hiring your first employee brings legal responsibilities: wages, safety, and non-discrimination. Fair treatment is not just ethical, it's the law. Every step, from idea to first sale to first hire, is shaped by business law. It's the invisible framework that supports your entire operation. It's not just about avoiding trouble, it's about building a business that lasts, a legacy built on solid legal ground. The law is your guide at every stage. Master it, and you'll build stronger, safer companies. That's how you turn a simple idea into a thriving business, one that stands the test of time. For entrepreneurs, business law isn't optional, it's essential. Many startups fail not from bad ideas, but from legal mistakes that could have been avoided. Knowing the law helps you spot risks, protect your assets, and avoid costly lawsuits. Intellectual property laws safeguard your brand, code, and creative work from copycats. Legal knowledge lets you build strong relationships with partners, employees, and customers on a solid foundation. Well-drafted agreements prevent disputes and build trust. Understanding business law gives you credibility with investors and clients. It shows you're serious, professional, and prepared for long-term success. With legal literacy, you make smarter decisions and navigate challenges with confidence. Don't guess the rules, know them, and use them to your advantage. Good management and legal compliance go hand in hand. Every major business decision, hiring, marketing, contracts, has legal implications. Managers who ignore the law put their companies at risk. Instead, see law as a strategic partner guiding ethical, sustainable decisions. Workplace safety, for example, isn't just a legal requirement. It protects your team and your business. Corporate governance, shaped by law, ensures companies act in the best interests of all stakeholders. Managers have a duty to act loyally and prudently for the company's long-term health. Legal literacy is a must for any aspiring manager. You don't need to be a lawyer, but you must spot legal issues and know when to seek advice. The best leaders use law as a roadmap for responsible, effective management. In business, both social norms and formal laws guide behavior, but they're not the same. Social norms are unwritten rules like shaking hands or dressing professionally that build trust, but aren't legally enforced. Break a norm, and you might seem rude. Break a law, and you face real penalties. Laws are written, binding, and enforced by the state. In business, relying on social norms alone isn't enough. Stakes are too high. Laws provide clarity, certainty, and enforceable standards for contracts, employment, and consumer protection. Social norms can vary and be vague. Laws are uniform and clear. Legal contracts define obligations, leaving little room for misinterpretation. Employment and consumer laws set minimum standards everyone must meet. A strong ethical culture is important, but law is the essential backstop. It ensures a level playing field and protects all participants. In business, law is the framework that keeps everything fair and predictable. That's why it matters. To understand business law in Indonesia, you need to know its sources. The highest authority is the 1945 Constitution, setting the foundation for all other laws. Acts passed by the parliament and president, undang-undang, are the main rules for business. Indonesia's legal system also draws from Dutch civil law, especially the Civil Code, Cooper, and Commercial Code, KUHD. These codes cover contracts, partnerships, shipping, and insurance. Customary law, or hukum adat, still matters in some regions, especially for land and inheritance. For businesses in rural areas, understanding local adat law can prevent disputes. Court decisions, especially from the Supreme Court, influence how laws are interpreted and applied. While not binding like in common law countries, these decisions guide lower courts and legal practice. Knowing these sources helps you navigate Indonesia's legal landscape. It's essential for anyone doing business here. As a future business leader in Indonesia, you should know the key laws shaping commerce. Law No. 42,007 on limited liability companies is essential for setting up a PT, defining roles, responsibilities, and governance. Law No. 8, 1999 on consumer protection ensures fair treatment and safe products for consumers. Intellectual property laws, covering copyright, trademarks, and patents, protect your creative and innovative work. These laws give you control over your ideas and a competitive edge. Don't be intimidated. No one expects you to be a legal expert overnight. The goal is awareness, so you can operate smartly and responsibly. Learning business law now is a sign of maturity and commitment to ethical, sustainable business. It's an investment in your future success. Respect the law, and you'll build a business that lasts. Your journey starts here. Embrace it.